Welcome to Too Fond of Books. My name is Janelle, and this is the Big Book Sale Book Haul Part 2. If you missed Part 1 of this book haul, I'm going to link it here in the cards. Check that one out because that's where I talk about what the big book sale is, and I include some pictures for you so you can see just how amazing this book sale is. In Part 2 of the book haul, I am going to show you the vintage mysteries that I picked up, as well as some fiction and historical fiction. So let's start with the vintage mysteries. I grabbed Paul Temple and the Margo Mystery by Francis Durbridge. Francis Durbridge is, like many other Golden Age writers, he started in the Golden Age, but then he continued on much past the Golden Age. Paul Temple was created in 1938, but Paul Temple and the Margo Mystery was published in 1986. So he was still writing these many years later, very much like Agatha Christie with her Poirot novels. What could possibly connect expensive Margo designer coats, an industrialist, a petrified celebrity, and a psychiatrist with a peculiar secretary? A potent murder plot is underway when a terrifying warning is received on the grounds of a fun fair. It's up to Paul to unravel a disturbing set of mysteries that turn the fun house into a deadly death trap. I found a Miss Silver mystery. This is Eternity Ring by Patricia Wentworth. Patricia Wentworth wrote a lot of Miss Silver mysteries. Miss Silver is a retired governess, and I really enjoy these ones. Eternity Ring was written in 1950. Mary Stokes was walking through Dead Man's Copse one evening when she saw, in the beam of a torch, the corpse of a young woman dressed in a black coat, black gloves, no hat, and an eternity ring set with diamonds in her ear. But when she and Detective Sergeant Frank Abbott went back to the wood, the body had vanished. This would have been a mystery enough for Miss Silver to solve if the woman had not also reported that her lodger had gone out on Friday dressed in a black coat, black beret, black shoes, and large hoop earrings set all round with little diamonds like those eternity rings. She never came back. The Man with the Cane by Jean Potts. I have never heard of Jean Potts, but I do like these penguin editions. Look at this picture of her. Isn't that fantastic? Okay, so The Man with the Cane was originally published in 1957. Murdered with his own cane. That was the cop's verdict on the corpse, a simple mugging. But Val Bryant, who found the body, had premonitions of even greater disaster. The dead man exactly fitted the light-hearted description that his 6-year-old daughter Arabella had given him of her imaginary friend, Cain. When the other easygoing members of Val's family clam up tight as drums and mutual suspicion is the order of the day, Val refuses to put his fears under wraps and sets about unearthing the truth. The events which follow, from blackmail to suicide and kidnapping, menace the whole family and lead up to a climax which leaves nerve ends jangling like a modern symphony. This is one set, I believe, in Connecticut, and I have never read Jean Potts. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any Jean Potts and what you think of her. And then I found some fantastic editions of Agatha Christie. I already own all of Agatha Christie's, but these ones were fantastic, so I might do some switching out in my collection. I've discovered that I really love the Fontana editions from like the 80s, no, the 70s, the 70s and the 80s. So this is Crooked House. This is the most normal of them, but I still love it. This is Ordeal by Innocence. Isn't that super creepy? Oh my goodness. And A Caribbean Mystery. Oh my goodness, these covers are gold. I love them so much. This cover is a Pan book. This is The Hollow. If you can let me know in the comment section what you think this is. Is this a bear? Is this a hedgehog? Do you know what it is? He's got his mouth on top of boxes of matches. I've read The Hollow and I cannot for the life of me think what this cover is about. So if you know, let me know in the comment section down below. I found this fantastic edition of Endless Night. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is a pocketbook edition from 1969, and oh man, it's so fantastic. And then I found this hardcover edition of Curtain. This is Poirot's Last Case, and this is Dodds Mead and Company, the book club edition, and so I snatched that as well. And then I found 3 fantastic editions of Richard and Frances Lockridge. They wrote a couple of different series in the 40s and the 50s in the United States. They're very famous for their Mr. and Mrs. North series. All right, so the green and the red are from the Captain Heinrich series. Now, I love these. They've got these things on, they've got these imprints on the front, which I love. So this is Let Dead Enough Alone, and Death and the Gentle Bull. Let Dead Enough Alone is from 1955, and Death and the Gentle Bull is from 1954, and then Murder and Blueberry Pie is from 1959. So I was super excited to find these 3 that all kind of seem to be from the same editions. Okay, let's move on to some fiction that I found. I'm collecting the Irish Country Doctor series as I find them, and so I found these are a series by Patrick Taylor that take place in Ireland. This is An Irish Country Christmas and An Irish Country Practice. And then I also found The Princess Bride by William Goldman. I've been wanting to read this for a long time. I love the movie. I'm a huge fan. And so I'm excited that I can finally read the book. I found Now let's get into some historical fiction. I found The Chilbury Ladies' Choir by Jennifer Ryan. I've read another book by hers that came out after this that's also set during World War II, and I really did enjoy it. For readers of Lilac Girls and The Nightingale, the Chilbury Ladies' Choir tells the stories of women finding courage and camaraderie through the chaos of war. As England becomes enmeshed in the early days of World War II and the men are away fighting, the women of Chilbury Village forge an uncommon bond. They defy the vicar's stuffy edict to close the choir and instead carry on singing, resurrecting themselves as the Chilbury Ladies' Choir. An enchanting ensemble story that shuttles from village intrigue to romance to the heartbreaking matters of life and death. Jennifer Ryan's debut novel thrillingly illuminates the true strength of a woman in a village of indomitable spirit. And then I found I Was Anastasia by Ariel Lawhon. I read this a couple of years ago and really liked it. It was great. Russia, July 17th, 1918. Bolshevik secret police force Anastasia Romanov along with the entire imperial family into a basement where they face a merciless firing squad. None survive. At least that is what the executioners have always claimed. Germany, February 17th, 1920. A young woman bearing an uncanny resemblance to Anastasia Romanov is pulled from a canal in Berlin. Refusing to explain her presence in the freezing water, she is taken to a hospital where an examination reveals that her body is riddled with horrific scars. When she finally does speak, this mysterious woman claims to be the Russian Grand Duchess Anastasia. The questions swirling around Anna Anderson's past and the mystery of Anastasia Romanov's fate chart a saga that spans half a century. Every bit as vivid and climactic as it is poignant and enchanting, this novel brings a piece of legendary history to life. I found The Lion's Whelp by Nigel Trantor. Nigel Trantor is famous for writing Scottish history, and this is the enthralling 15th century story of James II of Scotland and his loyal protector. I was excited to find that. I've been collecting Nigel Trantor recently too. And then I also found Sharon K. Penman's The Reckoning, a dazzling novel of 2 powerful monarchs in medieval England and Wales. Yeah, in the medieval time period, and I'm excited to get into that as well. So there you have it. Those are the vintage mysteries the fiction and the historical fiction that I found at the big book sale. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought about them. And let me know where you think that I should start. Do any of these books sound intriguing to you? You know I love to chat with you in the comment section down below. And I will see you very soon for part 3 of the big book sale book haul. Bye.